limestone is needed. Maybe they put inside some granite, maybe not. Surrounding area will be
Yeah, you'll get sore flying.
Yalla habibi. So you can tell which pyramids were really antediluvian. That means that they're pre-dynastic here in Egypt because they tend to use very large blocks. If you look at this wall over here, you'll notice the blocks are quite large. The only reason why you want to use blocks that large is going to be because it's easier somehow. If you go to the step pyramid, Djoser did that pyramid, and the blocks are very small. There's a segment of the pyramid underneath that is very old, likely, but where the sarcophagus is in the deep shaft. But here in this pyramid, you'll notice that there are concourses. And these concourses, and let's see if we can just count these concourses. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 concourses going up, which is just like the Grand Gallery in the Great Pyramid, which tells you likely that this pyramid was built around the same time as the Great Pyramid would have been built, because the Grand Gallery has the same number of concourses, and this is for acoustics and harmonics, and probably other reasons that we're not quite aware of. But just like the Great Pyramid, we don't know how exactly this pyramid was built. Interestingly, even though the mainstream approach to how this pyramid was built and why it had a bend about almost halfway up, 89.9 cubits up the side, it has a bend that goes to 43.22 degrees, or 22 minutes, excuse me. And everyone thinks that the reason why that was is because they were building it was going to go too high. And actually, that's not the reason at all. So it's very exact. It ended up that they did it that way for very specific mathematical reasons. The total height of this pyramid is exactly 200 meters, or excuse me, 200 cubits, which happens to be 104.72 meters, which is pi over 3. So to suggest that they didn't understand the size of a cubit versus a meter is completely ludicrous, because this is a fundamental mathematical constant, 104.72 meters in height, just like the Great Pyramid happens to be 5,772 inches, which is the Euler-Mascheroni constant. We're only now just starting to figure out some of how advanced these these buildings that have been left in stone for us, and really the only language left for us is the mathematics, and try to decipher what it is these pyramids actually did. But we're going to go in now into the main chamber and find out what we can find out. See the bats? There's a bat up there. There's no measurements of this room.
There's none?
Not that I can find.
Please get it.
Yeah.
You've got the laser?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the cleansing chamber, you know, that little spot in that passage.
Yeah.
Get that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that one's harmonics should mirror this ring, and in a higher pitch.
Yep.
So
I've got this one. I just got to get from that side to that side. Here, up to the top, it's 24.3 feet, and this is 11.344 feet.
to this block.
That one's slippery. Can I put it out?
They're all math constants. The distances are all math constants. Yeah, they're all math constants. I just measured the lengths, yeah. Distances. So I should measure, I guess when I go all the way to the bottom, I should measure how high this thing goes.
Yeah.
You see the beam?
Pop your Rotsies.
All right, what do we got here? 56.
What? 5, 6,
What?
6, 5,
5, 6. Yeah.
5, 6, 6, 5, 6.655.
Yeah.
Wow.
The bent pyramid.
There you go.
For the 5-6 pyramid.
Wow.
That's pretty epic. 56.655. That's a WTT.
That's an actual fact that hits Wikipedia.
Yeah. So here we are in the bent pyramid, which represents the pentagon-hexagon merger. So we measured the end chambers inside this pyramid because it's been closed for 65 years. And we measured the highest chamber in the entire pyramid. And interestingly, it was exactly 56.655 feet from floor to the very top concave, right up at the very apex of this room. It's the 5-6 pyramid. In feet. 56.655 divided by 1.718 equals, basically it's 33 feet, 33 cubits. So 33 cubits, because I didn't do the full, if I'd done the full Euler minus 1, it would have been right on 33, which is pretty fascinating. 33 has so many different meanings, right? It's especially in Freemasonry. And from wall to wall here is 24 feet, another very important number. So these chambers have not really been measured before because it's been closed so long and people weren't thinking about the math of the pyramid when last time it was open. So I tried to find all the references for the measurements, and they're all, the very few that are around on the internet are all very inaccurate. So great to be here to do this today.